Before my injury, I would say, at the prime of my life. I was very active, very healthy as well. I never smoked, drank in moderation. I had everything. I had a good set of friends, I had a good job, bought my first flat, physically fit and healthy. I was enjoying life on top of the world.
And then, 5 years ago, in the middle of the night, Yasmin suffered what doctors describe as a stroke of the spinal cord.
Physically, it means that I am, well, I don't like the term wheelchair bound, but that's what some people use. I'm a chair user, a full-time chair user, so I'm unable to stand, walk, anything.
Yasmin can still remember the moment the consultant told her she'd never walk again.
I completely broke down. I was absolutely devastated because I remember saying to my dad, I can't live like this. And I was crying hysterically, I remember, and I was just outside his door. I didn't care. I just was so upset.
Backup first helped Yasmin with a 4-day course negotiating the steep streets and nightlife of Edinburgh with a group of other wheelchair users.
I had so much fun. I hadn't laughed that much since my injury, like tears rolling down my cheeks, and I thought, this is great, you know. I can be out in a chair and I don't care anymore, you know. I was worried before about people looking at me, but if there's 5 of you, it doesn't seem as bad. And that was definitely a turning point for me, and my friends and family, when I came back from that course, said, the old Yaz is definitely back, we can see that spark again. I always remember Backup for that and treasure the fact that they helped me through that difficult time.
When I say turn, that's one hand on the wheel, turn round to the direction you just come from.
The wheelchair skills course was great because I really wasn't that well. I still have to learn a lot, but they gave me that confidence. I mean, just things like going over a small paving stone. You've got to learn how to do sort of a flip with your wheels, and it's quite scary because you're worried about tipping back. But they had volunteers there who gave you the confidence, and they would stand behind you. So that was invaluable because I still use those skills now. And I remember one guy, the wheelchair skills trainer, it still stays with me because he said, you know, if you're in a crowded place, you're down here, everyone's up here, look up, look at people in the eye. If you're, you know, wheeling along, no one's going to see you. And I still remember that as 5 years later, as I'm going around busy London. I absolutely love the scuba diving course. Under the water, it doesn't matter if you can move your legs or not. Everybody's free of their disability. And I just remember feeling this sense of freedom and peace as well. It's so quiet and tranquil. The colours are so bright and pretty, and everybody's on the same level. And I mean, I talk a lot. Everyone will tell you that. And so underwater, I just want to tell everyone, oh my God, this is amazing. So when I got to the surface, I remember just screaming. I just couldn't believe that experience. It was spine tingling, seriously. I did the skydive a couple of years ago, and again, I think it's that attitude that Backup have, is not looking at what you can't do, but what you can do. And I thought, do you know what I can do? I can jump out of a plane. I mean, it was good. It was, again, it's like the scuba diving. You're free. And it's something you can do. Yeah, you can't move your legs, but you can go underwater and you can jump out of a plane. So I did it for Backup and raise some money for them. It's nice to give back to a charity that's given me so much. My life since my injury has been full on, so busy. I've gone back to work after 18 months. I'm a solicitor. So I've gone back to the same job, which is nice, the same people, working part-time 3 days a week. it's good to have a job and it's good to keep busy, and it's nice I'm doing the same thing I was doing before, so it gives it that sense of normality. I'm still very active. I go to the gym, I swim. I couldn't go back to my flat where I had my injury because it's not accessible. It's on the second floor, no lift. But in a way it's nice because this is a new chapter in my life, and I'm now here in this flat. I've been here for 2 years. I'm really happy here. My friends, I've probably got even closer to some of those, because obviously if you go through a period of ill health and when it's not fun, and they're still there and they're trying to make you laugh, or they're just sitting there, just being there with you, I'll never forget that. Backup have helped me in so many ways. They're lovely people anyway, but you feel this real sense of community, that this charity are there for you really like for the rest of your life. Backup represents so much. It's about being positive and being happy and not dwelling on the negative side of things.